Are you a lesbian? Probably. Probably not. Will voice stranging you out? Cool. What's up? Name's Revolver. Also Chromatus. What's up? So, you're a lesbian. Cool. Very, very cool. I'm also a lesbian. Yes. I am a fan of the pussy. Lips and stuff and shit. I'm all about that. Alright, so you're gonna need a guide. Because things get a little wild. Alright? A few things you're gonna have to pay attention to that might not be cool. So, have you just found somebody that's pretty cool? Or you might find someone soon that's pretty cool? Don't move in with them right away. Don't do that. Just don't do that. Don't do that. Unless you're like a really mature adult and you realize you found another mature adult. Don't just move in right away. You know what I mean? I mean don't move to a different country for someone. If it's an apartment and it works out for a few months, cool. But in general, don't move halfway across the continent and maybe discard all the people in the past for this person. That gets bad. Because you know what? Things could go a little hairy and then you could be trapped. I don't know about you, but a trapped lesbian doesn't usually go well. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna feel angry. Things are gonna get nasty. Another thing, if you're young and you wanna fuck around, right? You wanna get up and all that pussy. Communicate, because otherwise you're a shitbag. No one likes a shitbag. Nobody likes a shitbag. Communicate. Find someone that, hey, look, this works for me. Because you could be on the receiving end of that. Someone could do that to you, cheat on you, party or whatever, and it's fuck. And also the thing this is a weird thing. I'm a lesbian and I don't get it. I've been a lesbian for a while now. Why lesbians keep their exes around as friends? Bit of drama. I think it's weird. I think it's a red flag among lesbians, personally. But yeah, they do that. So keep an eye out for that too. If that feels weird, you don't have to be dealing with it. But it's hard when there's not as many groups depending on where you live as well. So might just have to bite the bullet. I wouldn't, and I don't advise you to. But if you're comfortable with it, you're fine with it, you're whatever. You don't have that kind of jealousy feeling, envious thing. Seriously, good for you. Seriously, that's maturity. That is maturity, but the rest of us want to fucking slap the shit out of it. Get away from my wife and shit. It'll work. It is what it is. You will have a lot of lovey-dovey phases as a lesbian. You collect rocks and shit. Be great. It's gonna be fun. Collect your rocks, do all that stuff. But don't pay too much attention to all the items you receive as a gift. Again, this is more partner talk, I guess, but say you get a rock and you love that shit, right? You get a little rock and it's stuff, all right? And you ignore a few red flags. Always pay attention to red flags no matter how cool the rock is, all right? That is basically the number one lesson. Cool rock does not extinguish bad behavior, okay? Sorry, some rock's pretty cool. But if you're a douchebag, you're a douchebag. That's just the plain all of it. Yeah, douchebag. That's what it is. And I'm personally not in the business to be around douchebags all that much. I don't like douchebags. And I don't think you should like douchebags either. So do not put yourself in a scenario, even if you're young and you want to seem cool, coolest thing you can do, look out for number one. Alright? You look after yourself, little lesbo. All right, you look after your heart, your mind, and your spirit. If anyone takes away from that, you do not need to be around them, okay? I know it sucks, especially if it's a cool club and you're having a good time and all of this shit goes wild. You need to do it. You'll thank yourself. You need to get out of those situations. Toxicity, look. Some people think it's so spicy, so much so. Where's the drama? Where's the goss, sister? Some of it's just shitty behavior, and you don't need that. So look out for number one, okay? Don't just get tattoos randomly with people, especially friend tattoos, I think you should just individually get tattoos for yourself. Again, that's old user base. But if you just met someone at an event, you don't know if like they like dub anime or sub anime. You know what I'm saying? They could be a dubber, and that would just be so like, that would be so emotional for me. Like imagine getting a double Inosuke Demon Slayer tattoo, and afterwards you realize they like the dub version and you like the sub version. You know what I'm saying? I think the worst, this is a side note, I think the worst reason I think for like watching dub was you're too lazy to read the subtitles while eating dinner. Like I get that. Just put something else on. Watch anime in a different time. Like anime is meant to be appreciated in all its glory, and anime, like I will fight for sub. I will fight for sub anime. I will. Anyway, a mini rant over, but like I'm saying, like you don't want to get an Inosuke tattoo, Demon Slayer. Wait, a dubber. You know what I'm saying? Like that would just be crazy. I love dubbers as well. They're fine. Some dub is actually pretty good. Some of it's alright. Like, let me think. Some of it's okay. Nothing's coming to mind right now, which would speak to dub in all its glory. But most of it's not really coming to mind right now, unless it's made specifically with, you know, English and such. Like Castlevania, that was pretty cool. That wasn't bad. Anyway, yeah, back to being lesbian. You will have a lot of people in your life that will exclude you for who you are. Might be family. Look, I get that. All right, I'm a trans lesbian. What's up? It is not fun. You do not need to forgive their actions. You do not need to make excuses. If they do not like who you are, that's pretty much it. If you're just a nice person trying your best, okay? And the thing that's in the wrenches is that you like women, you know what the right answer is there, don't you? You know it deep down. And you might live with these same people, and that sucks. But build a plan. A life plan. Where you can conclude them if you want to because it's family. Or get out of Dodge. Because you don't need the toxicity. You might be lucky with an awesome family, and I really hope you are. But for the most part, we don't get to choose. Unfortunately, a lot of people, even in your biggest moments in life, say you got engaged, they won't congratulate you. So when it comes to those moments, specifically me that happened, you know that enough's enough. You know what? If you don't give a shit about me, I'm not gonna be in your life. I know I'm a good person. I know I do good for people. And I'm very generous. So if all of it is because I'm a trans lesbian or a lesbian, go fuck yourself. Oh, fuck yourself. It's hard for a lesbian in this world. It is. Like I said, there is a lot of fucking around when it comes to lesbians. That shit pops off all over the place, alright? You'll get a good partner, you'll get some bad partners. It's gonna be a roulette, all right? Lesbians don't stay together long. And as much as you think you're gonna last forever, sometimes you just won't. And you need to prepare yourself for that when you're young. Hey, look, you might get it right away, and I really hope you do. You might get the soul partner right away. I found my soul partner after a long time, and I hope you do too. But regardless, you'll need to prepare yourselves for that. You need to actually look into a person and say, I love these parts of you, and I want to love all the parts I will see. But if the parts I will see aren't vibing with me, and our life paths don't correlate, look, it's not gonna work. Sometimes you'll get lucky, like I said, and you'll find a soul part and everything just clicks. And I wish that for you immensely. But that's pretty much what I have to say regarding relationships. I feel like relationships is the most important thing, and just general mental health regarding family stuff is the most important thing to really talk about. And I'll probably talk about it another time. This is only the first little beginner yet. I think it might be cool because I'm kind of just put my own feelings on it as well, my own kind of thought process. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So my advice to you, future person, if you don't laugh, you'll cry. So do some smiling, baby. I'm gonna see you next time.
I believe in the future. I believe in the past. I believe what you truly desire, you can bring the past. All you need is a focus and a story to hold, and the faith that you can achieve what's inside your soul.